Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo and Parkway RV Center, and I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving and got a beautiful Friday here today. A little cool, but man, you couldn't ask for sunnier weather and nicer weather than this. So I figured let's do a fifth wheel. I hadn't reviewed one in a little bit. This is one that we just got in the other day. We had to order a couple things for it. It's in, so it's ready to go. This is a 2013 Crossroads Rushmore Jefferson. And guys, the Rushmores go by the four presidents, of course, on Mount Rushmore: Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, and Roosevelt, I believe. So you know it's fancy when they go by a name instead of a model number. But this is the Jefferson edition. That's Thomas, not George Jefferson. This is a 40 foot long, or 39 feet 11 inches. These are very, very well constructed fifth wheels by Crossroads RV, which this is pretty much the direct competitor to the higher end Montanas. Even though they're competitors, they're still owned by the same parent company, go figure. But these were actually designed to compete with not the cheap Montanas, but the higher end, the limiteds and stuff like that, and it really shows, are the legacies. And this is a four slider, ton of options on it. These are extreme four seasons. They have R40 insulation, 2 layers of fiberglass on the side and the walls. They have more of a residential style construction. You've got 2 by 3 inch aluminum floor joists every 16 inches on center, and 2-inch roof trusses every 16 inches on center. So almost motorhome construction quality in a fifth wheel. And man, it's a good looking rig, guys. 36.9, which is actually I'll just look them up on the RV Trader, and there's 2 other Rushmore Jeffersons on there, and it has, they both have a one of them's 49.9, one is like 46.9 or 44.9, and one's 49.9. Mine's 36.9. I mean, you can look up NADA retail, and not adding any options, average retail is $44,000, and you're welcome to look that up. It does have a few options like the stack washer and dryer. It's got the second awning on it. It's got 2 awnings, 2 power awnings. Both power awnings. It's got, of course, inside all your TVs and all that stuff. So, got the power stabilizer jacks. You can see great shape on the back corner. I mean, for what this unit is, guys, it's a great deal, especially for somebody wanting something to use full time. These are great, very popular among full timers. 12,538 pound dry weight, 2,700 pound hitch weight. So make sure your pickup truck can accommodate this fifth wheel. And double axle, 10-gallon water heater. Got like a big 40,000 BTU ducted furnace. Got 2 roof airs, fireplace, all that good stuff. Let's look inside. Now, guys, we did have to order new furniture for this. You know, being a product of Thor, it had that flaking furniture problem that so many fifth wheels had, and motorhomes had back in the, you know, anywhere from about 2006 to about 2015 or 16. And so, thanks to our good friends at Rec Pro and a little bit of money, we got you a new sleeper sofa and 2 new chairs. Now, this originally came with an L-shaped sofa right here that did not make a bed. This one does, so you got an extra sleeper out of it. And of course, they're brand new, no worries there. You've got a rear entertainment center with a little electric fireplace. You've got a televator, which is a TV lift that lowers in and out. You got a back window back there. You have solid hardwood cabinetry The only thing weird is had some kind of speakers that somebody took out of it. It's the only thing I can figure. I'm not sure, but that's the only thing weird about it. Other than that, everything looks great. Carpets look great, looks original. Table and chairs. Now it did just have 2 chairs up here, but we happen to have 2 matching chairs in our shop. So that were fold-up chairs, and they have the same pattern on it. So they may have come off something else, something similar, I don't know. So I went ahead and put those in here so you'd have 4 chairs instead of 2. And you can always stack these chairs up and fold them up and put them in the closet if you don't need them. Got an island kitchen. All solid surface Corian countertops. 3-burner stovetop oven. Microwave convection oven. Got 2 8 cubic foot RV refrigerator freezers that run off propane or electric. And haven't really had them on long enough, but we do guarantee these to work. And they are clean. So you've got 2 refrigerators. Really nice track lighting. I mean, guys, this is not a cheap brand at all. I've only had a few of these over the years. They're not a high production model, like the Montana or the Sprinters or Avalanches, things like that. These are not a high production model. These are a little bit more lower production, a little bit better built, a little higher quality, a little bit heavier too. But, you know, the heavier they are, the better they're built. That's a rule of thumb that applies to pretty much any towable RV and really motorhomes too. You've got a stack washer and dryer. We'll walk toward the front. You know, it's a traditional front bedroom, rear lounge floor plan. Got a nice bathroom, actually, a huge shower. That's what I like about this one, guys. It's almost a residential size shower. And you've got a skylight. Look around it, no damage there. Solid surface countertop in here, medicine cabinet. A little bit of, got a RV toilet. A little bit of a aluminum foil. Came off, I had one, there was one of those pillows stuck up here in the thing, and when I pulled it down, some of the aluminum foil flaked off the top of it. So, in case you was wondering where that came from. I like to, which it's in there if you ever need it, whoever buys it. But nice bathroom. It does have a 15,000 BTU whisper quiet ducted roof air for your main air. And then it's got an additional 13,500 BTU air in the bedroom. This is your thermostat. And guys, like all of our used fifth wheels, we do guarantee refrigerators and air conditioners to get the operating temp. We guarantee all the slides to work. So both refrigerators we do make sure work, and both air conditioners. Now look at this nice bedroom. King island bed, opposing slides in the front bedroom. Just this is a monster bedroom. And got a good tall roof, so I'm 6'4" and I can walk all the way to the front without hitting my head or ducking down or anything like that. Now, if you're taller than me, you may not be able to stand in the very, very front of it, but I think most of you will be all right. Mirror on the back of the door. I do like the residential doors to have a little more space. Excuse the ugly guy in the mirror. And he's a little fatter today after yesterday, let me tell you. TV, good viewing area. Big closet in the front. Let's see here. Got a light. You know, big size closet up here. Everything looks good. I do like the way they finish it off with this wood. Like I said, comfortable mattress, king island bed, got a headboard, individual reading lamps. There's your second AC, which blows in here which is probably the way I would want it too, because you really don't need, I think that 15,000 BTU keep the rest of it nice and comfortable, and this right here will keep it really nice and cool in here, especially if you like to sleep in cooler air, like I do. Guys, I've got it, like I said, about $8,000 cheaper than any other one on RV Trader. I've got it about $8,000 or $9,000 cheaper under NADA base retail with no added options. And you know, I'm not adding for the washer and dryer. I'm not adding for the second awning. I just got a great deal on this one, guys. Brand new furniture in it. That's, what was that, about 1,000 and roughly another 1,000. So you've got anywhere from $1,800 to $2,000 in brand new furniture in here installed. You don't have to buy or have recovered. So guys, this is a great deal while it lasts. It's $36.9, and like I said, you can look up NADA if you want to. I don't know if I still have it on my phone or not, but I would show you those listings on RV Trader, but I don't want to get flagged or anything for showing another dealer's information. Yep, I got it right here. Let's see, NADA Rushmore 39SB, which is actually the Jefferson. Let's see, 43.4. I've got it for $36.9 and no added options. 75 grand new, and that's not including the extra awning and the washer and dryer and all that stuff. Of course, yeah, I know it's 9 years old, but my gosh, folks, this is a nice one. This is great for those of you, especially right now. See, a lot of people don't think about it. When you're looking at a fifth wheel as a permanent thing or semi-permanent, you want heavy. You don't want light. Lightweight fifth wheels are great for weekend warriors and people who just, you know, use them 2 or 3 weeks a year, 4 weeks a year, whatever, and don't want to have a big truck to tow it. But when you're actually living in one, you want one that's heavy built because it's going to be better insulated. It's going to hold up better for day-to-day use than a lightweight camper because the material is built a lot heavier, like the studs and the joists, you know, being 16-inch on center and that thick, and double layer fiberglass insulation in the walls and the ceiling. I mean, that's the kind of things you want if you're going to be staying in this long term or using it for winter camping, for example. I mean, if you're going to winter camp, which I really enjoy doing myself, by the way, that's fall, winter, and spring is, to me, is prime time camping weather. It gets above about 85 degrees. That's when I kind of take a step back from camping and stay at home in the air conditioning, but or go up in the mountains. So, you know, that to me, this is prime time camping, especially if you don't have kids in school or anything like that, because, you know, most people can't camp because they got kids in school. So now's a great time to get your campsite, do a little camping, have a campfire at night and stuff like that. But even if you are going to use this for camping, it's still great for that. Or if you're going to use it to live in, it's great for that as well because of the extra insulation. I mean, that fireplace, I guess I should have turned it on, sorry about that, will actually heat this area up right here without using the propane furnace. That's about a 5100 BTU electric heater. So, yeah, it will actually heat this area up right here pretty good. But I've got this unit for $36.9, best price in the country for a 13 Crossroads Rushmore Jefferson. While it lasts, like I said, we guarantee slide outs, we guarantee air conditioner and both ACs and both refrigerators and freezers to get to operating temp. So come out, take a look at it, see what you think. Of course, it's plugged in right here, so if you want to inspect it yourself, see what works on it, what doesn't beyond what we check, you're welcome to. Third-party inspection services also welcome. Not many, you're not going to find many dealers that say that. You know, we've got these things specially priced because we're not doing the full checkouts anymore. at least for now. And that's why our prices are, one of the reasons why our prices are so many thousands of dollars less than anybody else, and way under NADA. This unit, if we did a full checkout, it'd be 40 grand plus. So saving you some money, and you can come look at it, check it out yourself, see what you think. I mean, it is a used fifth wheel, things like those speakers that were in the ceiling, or lights, or whatever those happen to be. I mean, it's going to be sold with that. That's a cosmetic thing. We don't cover that. In fact, like I said, the only thing we really check: refrigerators, slide outs, roof ACs. So, but this thing was very well taken care of. Like I said, we put the new furniture in here. If it wasn't a good RV, we would have sold it with the flaking furniture in it. So, I think you're going to really be impressed with this. There's no smoke or pet odors in here. No signs of pets. I think this is going to make somebody a neat fifth wheel for a price that's several $1,000s under what I should be selling it for, according to RV Trader and NADA. So, but I don't go by those. I just use them for comparison, just to show you that I'm the cheapest. But I price, and people ask me why my price is so much lower. We're a little different. The most RV dealerships that sell used RVs like we do, it doesn't matter what they paid for them. They go by book when they sell them. So here's the thing, guys. I have a set markup on each and every one of them. It's not that high. We make our dollar with 10 dimes instead of 4 quarters, like my grandpa used to say. That's why we sell 500-600 used RVs a year. But when we get a good deal like this that's way under book, we mark it up a little bit and we pass it along to you. I mean, that's why our prices are so much cheaper. Everybody else, if they paid what I paid for it, they'd price it NADA retail, which would be the 43.4 plus. I'm sure they would add for the washer and dryer and the extra awning, and probably 45, 46 grand. And then they're going to charge fees and all that other stuff that we don't. That's how our pricing model is, guys. We're old school. We go by what we pay for it, not what it's worth. And that's how we price it. So, keep in mind too, guys, we have no fees. You go to these other RV dealerships, they charge thousands of dollars in dock fees and prep fees and happy camper fees, freight fees, and whatever name they can come up with or whatever fee they can charge. I'm gonna let you in on a little inside secret. All those fees are 100% dealer profit. It's just a sneaky way for them to advertise a lower price, but sell it for more by disguising the extra money in the form of fees. We don't have those fees. Our prices are $36,900 plus applicable sales tax. Nothing more, nothing less. That's the price, guys. It's haggle-free firm. Doesn't matter how you pay for it. Doesn't matter if you trade, finance, pay cash, combination of the three. That's the price. It doesn't matter if you live 2 miles away or you travel 2,000 miles away or more. That is the price. $36,900. Not going to take a penny less for it, guys. It's haggle-free firm. It's fair because it's the lowest priced one on the internet. And don't believe me? Look for yourself, guys. See what you can find out there in a 13 Jefferson, Crossroads Jefferson for $36,900. And let me know what you come up with. Put in the comments below. Let me know what you find out there in this year, make, and model, and what the price is on it. Keep in mind, if it's a dealership, you can bet there's going to be added fees on top of that, especially if it's a corporate dealer like Ripoff World and other ones out there. Plus, guys, we have financing available with approved credit. We save you thousands of dollars on financing for the simple reason that we don't mark interest rates up. When you go to most dealerships' finance department, that's a big chunk of revenue. That's why so many dealerships shy away from cash sales anymore. Used to, 15, 20 years ago, you got a discount with cash. Not anymore. A lot of dealers charge you more for cash than to go through your finance department because they're missing out on thousands of dollars in profit by selling it to you for cash instead of going through a bank, one of their lenders. And what they do is they'll get you approved at a lower rate, say 6%, but they'll charge you 8% or 8.5% or whatever they think you'll pay, and they get to keep about 3/4 of that extra profit. As a matter of fact, the finance manager gets like 25, 35, 45%, depends on how long he's been there, commission off the profit on what they call back end. So he or she's doing everything they can to get you to pay as much as possible, because the more you pay, the more they get paid. And they do the same thing with upsells, guys. You go to these RV dealerships, they make you feel like you have to buy an extended warranty and gap insurance and all these service packages and interior and exterior protection packages. All that stuff is marked up 4 times dealer cost. The finance manager gets commission on that as well, and is added to your RV loan with the interest rate marked up, so the dealership's even making more money when you finance those upsells, and most of them aren't worth the paper they're written on, by the way. And everybody's making money except you're getting the shaft. So, you know, that's the thing. Keep your amount financed as low as possible. Say no to all upsells. Check with your bank or credit union. See what kind of rates and terms they offer you to have a basis of comparison. Don't be afraid to walk away. If the deal's not right or doesn't feel right, walk away. If they won't let you read the paperwork before you signed, or they try to rush you through it, walk away. You don't want to buy something for $36,900 and call the bank the next day and you owe $65,000 on it, because that happens to people every single day. So keep that in mind, guys. I think I've helped a lot of people with that advice. I know I've been thanked several times for it. That's how these big dealers operate. They care more about what they make after you buy the unit than what they make on the front end, which is a profit from what they got in it to what they sell it for. They care more about the back end profit. They might make $6 or $7 grand on the front, and they'll make 15 grand on the back. And the more they make, the more you pay. And that's not right, guys. Now, we've been here for 53 years. You know, we've always prided ourselves on having the best prices out there. When the internet became popular, our business shot up like a rocket, because everybody nationwide found out what everybody in our area already knew. This is the best place to buy a used RV if you want to save money. And we've kept our policies and pretty much the same since day one. And, you know, we're not the biggest dealer out there, but we're certainly one of the best as far as saving you money and getting you a nice RV for way less than it's worth. This is where you want to go. I mean, I have dealers come here sometimes and just say, I'll take this one, this one, this one, and this one, and pay what's on it, and then they're going to turn around, transport it, resell it. It got so bad that we've had to quit or had to limit them on how many they could buy, because they were buying everything before y'all could, and they were paying the same price y'all did. So we actually had to cut a lot of that out or limit them to just buying 1 or 2 at a time. So, because they were buying up our inventory, because we're selling these things right now, guys. Most of the stuff on my lot, and I'll be honest with you, I know y'all have no way to see what these things bring at dealer auctions, or most of you don't, but for those of you who are in the business, who watch my videos, I know a lot of y'all do, you know and if you go to the auctions, you know I'm selling these things for probably less than what they'd bring at auction. But it gives y'all, the retail buyers, a chance to buy one without getting ripped off, and to have something that if you decide, hey, 2 or 3 years from now, hey, I want a different fifth wheel, or I want bigger, smaller, or I want a motorhome or a travel trailer, or whatever your needs might be as they change. You know you've got something, you got equity in it, or something that you can trade and sell without being able to pay it off without owing more than it's worth. And that's the main thing, guys. I want you to come back here in a couple of years after you buy this one or whichever one you buy and say, hey, I want to trade this in, and we'll give you value on it, and you'll have thousands and thousands of equity in it. That's what I want, guys, because I want you to be able to come back and buy from us again. That's one big difference between us and these corporate dealers, because they get you one time, they don't care if you ever come back. You know, people assume that just because they're the biggest or the best. That is far from that is the exact opposite of the truth. when it comes to RV dealerships. My grandpa that started this place back in 1968 had another saying too. He said, big dealers don't become big dealers by giving people fair deals. You know, they become big by maximizing profit on every single sale they do. So that's another way we save you money, guys. Like I said, we've been doing this for 53 years. We sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year. You don't have that kind of track record unless you're doing something right. Keep in mind, we sell primarily used RVs. I got a couple of brands of new ones I carry, but that's it. And lately, that's been almost impossible to get those. So that being said, guys, come down, take a look. I've got a bunch of fifth wheels out here. A lot of stuff I haven't posted online yet. I may do a couple of fifth wheel videos when I'm down here. And you can check them out on our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, RVs with Big Bo. Feel free to smash me a thumbs up, comment, share on social media. Feel free to go to my Facebook page, RVs with Big Bo. You can actually message me there. I'm not in sales, so I can't sell you this unit, but I'll be happy to answer technical questions or questions about RVing in general, or you know, do everything I can. I've got 25 years experience in this industry, guys, as an RV owner and working at RV dealerships. I've done everything you can think of. I don't mind passing that knowledge along to you. I've done everything from buying and selling. I've been on both sides of that desk as a buyer and a seller. I've delivered them, transported them for a living. I've worked on them. Not much I haven't done. So keep that in mind, guys. I don't mind sharing that knowledge with you, because I'm probably the most, and I'm not beating my own or tooting my own horn or nothing like that. But as far as people that actually review RVs on YouTube, I'm probably the most knowledgeable and experienced one that does it. And the fact that I actually review used RVs makes me unique too. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. 36.9, come get it while it lasts. Call before coming to look, obviously, to make sure it's available. Delivery's available. If you need it, contact us for a quote. And if you want up-to-the-date information on financing, 706-965-7929. Thanks again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.